Alright guys, welcome to Rebel Galaxy by Double Damage Games. Let's start a new game. This is my first ever look at the game. The developers have got a good pedigree, yeah? Torchlight 1 and 2.
6 days ago, you received a cryptic message from your Aunt Juno, the family black sheep who you haven't seen or heard from in over 10 years. The message provided the access codes to the Rasputin, a near-derelict spacecraft and a relic of her younger days. Also included were the coordinates to Rust City, an out-of-the-way space station with a questionable reputation. She practically begged you to meet her there as quickly as possible. Now, after several days of travel and a few unscheduled maintenance stops, you have at last arrived. This is a place of liars, thieves. You wonder how you let yourself get dragged to such a godforsaken backwater.
Well, there was a free ship in it to start with.
Incoming hail.
Right. That's pretty nice looking graphics. Very smooth. And there's a bunch of options you can set before the game.
Zagoral on Mustorath, Shandozal Gomachu, Shashaduth.
Okay, right, there you are. Your aunt asked me to keep an eye out for you. I see you found her old ship. Bring it into the dock and meet me at the bar. I have something for you. Now let's ask who he is. It's Orzu, an old friend of my aunt's, back in his younger, wilder days. Right, so now he's a bartender, or he owns the bar. Right, so let's go on. Right. Tap E to increase your throttle in 25% increments and Q to reduce it, and A and D to steer. There's no up and down. Forget your 6 degrees of freedom, yeah? This is space action combat by its own description. Right, next you want to dock with a nearby station, use the mouse to look around, fly close enough, and a context prompt will let you know you can hold E to dock. Okie doke. Right, so let's get a bit closer then. You can see here, weapons platform. Right, so let's get a bit closer. Up at the top right, I've got some kind of afterburner thing or power thing. Aha, and you can also see what speed I'm going at with the four arrowheads.
Full stop.
Still not quite close enough yet. Right, now I am. So we're going to slow right down and hold down E.
Stalking.
Right, buy a turret. The Rasputin has 2 turret mounts. This is my ship, yeah, the Rasputin. It's got 2 turret mounts, but only 1 turret installed at present. A good idea to visit the equipment bay, enter the weapons section and purchase a new scatter turret to install on your beta turret mount. Okay. Well, can I afford it is the question. Defense, standard hull plating, primary shields, deflector, weapons, alpha turret, beta turret. Right, so this must be what I've got. Broadsides is a pulse cannon, got no secondary there. I've got an alpha turret with a scatter, a Mark 1 scatter turret. And what about my beta? So I can actually afford it. 750 credits for a second turret. It's got a bunch of stats that you can have a look at there. I'm just going to buy it now. Install it? Yeah, might as well. Right, but the main reason we came here was, of course, to visit this guy at the bar. Interestingly, there's a commodities market as well, so let's have a look in there first of all. Right, obtainium, gold ingots, got a bunch of stuff here, soy paste, space slaves. I'm guessing red means it's illegal. Maybe. Right, so there's going to be some kind of trading in the game as well. I've got absolutely no idea about it. I was just told about it by a couple of you guys, and I thought we'd check it out. Right, let's visit the bar. There's a bartender, news board, hire mercenary and leave bar, or meet Orzu. Well, let's meet Orzu first of all. So where is my aunt? She was supposed to meet me here. So he hasn't seen her in nearly a week.
Bandu bozotondo. Jando bokal rando zavara.
Right, so she gave him something to give to me. What is it?
Andoze. Jambondo specter. Tontaka lando jazunda. Junno bongo kapanta.
A spectre. Some sort of AI symbiote, whatever that means. Is this what I was thinking? Right, so can I see it?
Rando ve. Jando vova from Tosca. Yando bojanda. Dando Rasputin.
So now he's just mocked my ship.
Corno bajatenko. Zando joy tanda. Rendo boy.
Right, so basically, let's ask him for suggestions on on upgrades.
Obo zaldo voshu. Juno bondo zazofonde ye. Lalla. Zon gumodoche.
Right, so I'm guessing this guy's gonna give me a mission for something. He's got a shipment of whiskey coming in, but his supplier appears to be barred from this station. Or perhaps he's just got somebody after him. So basically speaking, I have now got to go and collect the whiskey. He's going to give me the money for it, and I have to make the exchange. And while it does sound shady, it's a deal. Right, so he's given me 500 credits. I have to meet Branson Cole, bring the whiskey back, and then he will have some more information as well. Right, let's see what the bartender's saying.
Take a seat, friend. What's on your mind?
Ask him about the news.
There's something strange going on these days. Pirates are squabbling over something, and usually they stay out of each other's way.
Any advice for someone new?
If you don't already have one, you want to get yourself a tractor system. Easy money, no risk.
The local market?
Well, now that you mention it, I did hear about something.
Zalcini is selling live organs way lower than market. Okay. And any bounties in the area? Not that I'll be collecting on any.
I got a few tips on local bounties, but that information ain't exactly free.
That's too rich for me.
Take care, friend.
Okay. Now, there's a news board as well. Famine has struck. Some system. I'm not going to be hiring anybody. I'm just going to be leaving the bar. Now, I should say that I've just read about it, that the universe is different each game. It's randomly generated universe. So that could be pretty interesting. I've got 750 credits. You can see up my top left here. Can I afford a tractor beam? No. Not even close. Jump drive none installed. So I'm guessing I won't be able to leave this system until I get a jump drive. I'm not sure. How did I get here in the first place if that was the case? We'll figure that one out. I've got a warp drive, yeah. I've got engines and boosters. I can't afford the deflector either. Right. Let's just get on with it. Go find this guy, was it Cole or something? Right, so missions are marked as gold diamonds on your screen and radar. Adjust your heading to point towards your destination. As you move farther away from large objects, you will accelerate to sublight speed and warp capability will become available, right? Warping allows you to navigate vast distances very quickly. Control brings up the map to give a better view of potential destinations. Right, okay then. So we're looking at gold diamonds on the screen and radar. There it is. Gold diamond.
Engines at maximum.
Right, so that's maximum speed. 4 taps to go to maximum speed.
Accelerating to sublight.
I'll maybe put that onto the middle mouse scroll, this mouse scroll wheel instead, yeah. Now, hold E to engage warp, because I'm far away from major bodies. And I can press E to exit the warp. If I see any distress beacons this time, I am not going. Ignore them, guys, don't go for it.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Right, that was pretty cool.
Collision warning.
Right, so I guess these could be mined and stuff as well. I found a belt. The Axima belt. But I've got nothing to mine it with. I can still warp towards it. Yeah, that belt brought me out basically of my warp because I got so close to it. Ignore all beacons. Right. That's pretty cool, I've got to say, yeah. It feels pretty smart. What's this behind me? Right, pulse scanning. Use your pulse function, press control to detect distant objects and resources, and to be notified of bounties in scan range. Mission important icons will be marked with an exclamation mark to indicate their status. Hostile and friendly targets will appear as red and blue. Let's hope they're blue. Cargo or valuables will appear as purple diamonds. Yeah. Non-piloted mission objects will appear as gold diamonds containing question mark. And asteroids are going to be grey. So as long as it's not red, you're going to be okay. It's this guy's blue.
Incoming hail. Exiting sublight. Collision warning. Full
Oh.
stop.
Awesome bit of...
Threat level yellow.
No, hail. Right, control to hail.
Hailing.
Hey there. Orzu send you? You got my payment?
Right, so you've got options. You could choose to pay it, but you could keep it for yourself as well, and take his cargo. Nope, you must be looking for someone else. Well, I'm going to be honest right now, and pay him the 500 credits.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And I have received the cargo of 1 grill whiskey.
Mission complete.
Right. Now, the mission has updated.
Accelerating to sublight. Sublight boosters depleted.
So this will take me back to... What was the name of it again? Started with an R, I think. I'm ignoring all of these.
Warp
Whoa.
inhibited by stellar mass. Collision warning. Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, back to the station we go. It's very cool when you come in and out of warp, actually. I keep running out of my rocket fuel, my booster rockets. Slow down.
Stop.
Right, you slowed down rather fast as well, thankfully. Let's get a little bit closer.
Mission
Rust City.
complete.
Mission's complete. 11,000 credits? That wasn't too bad. Right, so visit the bar and speak with Orzu.
Senso, andoso poio potara.
Right, so excellent, many thanks for your help. I've got 2 options for you here, a deflector and a tractor beam. Deflectors are an excellent defence in combat, and of course you'll need a tractor to bring objects into the Rasputin's hold. That's a tough one. Do I want the extra defences, or do I want to take the tractor beam? I'm going to take the deflector.
Valume, andoso keito kushna vra Rasputin.
What about my aunt, no?
Jandose, bando koboshe, ando
He's going to try and give me another job, I guess? Yeah, okay, tell me.
ando simplo, romoton,
He has some items at a remote storage location,
mundo.
and given their contents, it would be best if they weren't discovered by any interested parties. I need them disposed of at no real risk to you. Yeah, I guess I could do this.
Dente, vendo kukan.
So I have to destroy the containers however I see fit. And he's sure it won't take a moment. Now there is also a mission board, so let's take a look at this. Available missions. Right, so you've got delivery missions. Nice and simple. Thug at Partridge Border. Another Grill Whiskey delivery. Simple soy paste. Local trouble. I'm not going to take any of this yet. That's quite interesting as well. It's like proper missions, yeah? Let's have a look at the equipment bay to see what I can buy. Now, defences. I've got a deflector, that's what I got for doing that mission. And I've now got over 11,000 credits, yeah? Now, I can afford Mark 1 shields. Can take more damage and I've got a shorter recharge time. What about the hull plating though? Basically looks like it's got 400 more hit points or something. That'll be what it will be, I'm sure. Deflectors can be triggered to temporarily absorb excess damage. So that must be a cooldown. I'm interested to see how that works. Components? I'm not going to buy anything like that right now. What about weapons though? Anything better? Not really anything I can afford. Proton cannon? I'm not going to buy anything like that quite yet. Shipyard as well. But they look pretty expensive. 4 million credits for a Manticore. Right, let's just get on and do this mission then. And this time I am not going to be avoiding every distress call. And what was it? Control. Got your pulse, closest mission, sector map, closest station. Right, there's the pulse.
Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight. Sublight boosters depleted.
Right, let's go into warp. It's got an average risk, this one, apparently.
You're mine.
Right, combat in Rebel Galaxy is naval style, which means broadside. Use the left mouse button to fire your broadside cannons. Okay. Now if you have a look at it, you can see the line sort of going in. Which is a kind of focus, I think. To aim your broadsides, orbit the camera until it faces in the direction you wish to fire. Now hold the right mouse button to charge your broadsides. The shot predictor will show where the projectiles will travel. That's the purple thing then there, yeah, the shot predictor. And can be adjusted with the mouse. The longer you hold the right mouse button, the more accurate and synchronised your shots will be. Right. Oh Christ.
Threat level red.
Escape. Get out of here.
Threat level yellow.
Okay, so they didn't come after me, it seems. Just take the long way around. Right, here's a distress beacon. I'm sure not all of them are pirates. Here's the thing, you can't actually save out here, I don't think.
Sublight boosters depleted.
I think you can only save when you get to a station, yeah? So there's no cheat saves. I'm just going to come up to this at normal impulse power. I'm getting close enough. Now, combat is pretty difficult so far.
Exiting sublight.
Turret combat. Your turrets are an important part of combat and are capable of firing at targets your broadsides can't reach. Use 3 and 2 to switch between the stations on your vessel. This will allow you to manually control individual turret groups, right? When controlling a turret group, use the mouse to aim the turret's reticle, okay? When near a valid target, it will snap to the target and follow it automatically to keep it in camera. Hold the left mouse button to continuously fire. You can also alter the behaviour of your turrets from the tactical menu. Right. There's a lot of them again. Now if I press control and pulse.
Bounty detected.
Aha, I've detected a bounty.
Accelerating to sublight.
Let's see if I can maybe pick one off.
Exiting sublight.
Looks like our little ruse paid off.
Oh,
Take
crap.
them down, boys. won't forget this.
Scatter turret.
Right, that's a turret I've got now.
Broadsides. Sublight boosters depleted.
Is he trying to run?
Bounty detected.
Pulse again, yeah. I've got to be careful though because he does have friends around.
Exiting sublight. Scatter.
Son of a...
There you go.
Bounty received.
Nice. I'm not quite sure why the aim seems to be a little bit strange. Maybe figure that one out.
To sublight.
Right, I've got a mission to do. With an average risk. I'm ignoring that one. Every single distress beacon so far has been pirates. Oh, this is cool.
Threat level blue.
Very smart.
Bounty detected.
Bounty detected, right, so guys behind me maybe? To analyse nearby ships for information on their cargo or bounty, scan them with the scan interface.
Exiting sublight.
Tab.
Scatter.
Right, so A and D switches targets. Let's just get the mission done. It's not going to be this easy, that's for sure.
Full stop.
Right. Looks like there's some ships going around, yeah. But that one's blue, so he's okay.
Bounty detected.
Maybe.
Sure use some help here.
Right. Mining tug needs help, so let's go help. Take on this gunship. And there's a fighter there as well.
Threat level yellow. Exiting sublight.
Nice.
Collision warning. Nebula interference detected.
Oh Christ. Double jack bomber. I can't quite figure out the aiming yet. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that.
Collision warning.
I got him down.
Thanks for the help. Much obliged.
No problem. You have to blow up this container. No, don't start hitting. Okay.
Nebula interference detected.
Where's the next container? Here it is. I think my weapons have just got a extremely inaccurate spread on them.
Enemy craft inbound.
Destroy the ambushers.
Collision warning.
Use pulse, right?
Bounty detected.
How many's coming in here? I'm supposed to destroy these guys. Right, I'm quite getting used to it now.
Collision
Uh-oh.
warning.
Not so good.
Collision warning.
I need to stop doing that stuff. Why is my firing so bad? I've got the worst accuracy I've ever seen. Right, I'm not going to do this. I'm getting out of here.
Engines at maximum.
There's another one down.
Bounty detected.
Oh, that was close. I'm really bad at crashing into stuff.
Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight. Collision warning.
Got him.
Mission
Nice. I think I got the last hat. Right, all squared away. I'm guessing that was what? Yeah. This is the cash in now for my mission.
Engines at maximum.
So finally managed to not be a complete sitting duck. It's a little bit confusing, yeah, the firing. It might just be that my weapons are so poor. But I don't always seem to fire, or certainly don't seem to shoot where I'm aiming a lot. That'll come to me though.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Nice. Hold down E to dock. Rust City.
Docking.
That's interesting, this place has got a famine now. So maybe food's worth more? Let's speak to Orzu. Favour's done. Time for you to hold up your end. Yeah. Partner, right, so Sander. Smuggling. Right, so he's marked this place on my chart where I have to go next. New mission to track down Sander. And I've got a bunch of credits, almost 20,000 credits. I can hire mercenaries, I can have a look at some more missions if I want. Right, so that's been a pretty enjoyable hour or so. Apart from getting killed a few times very, very early on. Yeah, it's been pretty enjoyable, so hopefully we'll be seeing a little bit more of Rebel Galaxy before too long. Catch you later, guys.